Hi, I'm Alyson the Crocheter.
And I'm Vivian the Knitter, and this is the Keep Calm and Carry Yarn podcast.
Hello, and welcome to episode 129 of Keep Calm and Carry Yarn. This is a knitting and crochet podcast hosted by me, Alyson, and my mom, Vivian. I'm coming at you from Scotland.
And I'm recording from Michigan. You might know me from Pearl and Plum, where I make and sell project bags for knitters and crocheters and anybody else that wants a project bag. You might also know my daughter, who is the publisher behind the fabulous crochet magazine Moorit. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're listening to us on a podcast app or watching us on YouTube. Hello.
Hey, everyone.
Changed it up a bit today.
What? Because I'm here, or because of how you were saying?
How I was saying, I changed it up a little bit.
Off script.
A little bit off script, yeah.
Well, I'm not in my normal location. I've been working a lot from the couch lately, I think because it's just been cold and dark and I want to be cozy on the couch instead of in my office, in an office chair. Christmas trees next to me. It's maybe a little bit on the dark side because, yeah, it's already getting dark. It's 4 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock, so...
I'm still in the same spot I was last time, except the ladder's gone. I didn't bother cleaning up though, so there's still junk. Down here, and there's junk down here. I didn't really have time to clean up.
Are your shelves more full than
Yeah,
last
they were
time,
a little
or
bit more
same?
full than last time. Move things around. There's still stuff in bins. Trying to decide what to put up there and what to store elsewhere. Yeah, so yeah. I don't have a timeline. I don't have a deadline. I can do whatever the heck I want. So I'm just doing it. Oh, we do have our Christmas tree upstairs. It's not decorated. We put it up before Thanksgiving. We were supposed to decorate it when we get back, but we didn't get a chance. So I hope everybody, all of our American friends, had a happy Thanksgiving. And it's December, and I'm wearing my Christmas sweatshirt that I cross-stitched for the family.
How long ago?
1994.
I was just looking at the picture today because I was telling Sam about it.
Oh, you were?
About how many you had to make.
I think it was 11.
Because you did like 11? Yeah.
Our family was smaller back then.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot. Yeah. I mean, because it was mostly for the grown-ups of the family, but 3 kids. And the kids one, was the cross-stitch still the same?
Yeah, so there's not, so the cross-stitch looks like a reindeer pulling on a string of lights, which is attached to like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree at the other side. And then, so for the kids, the string of lights would be smaller. Maybe only, a few lights. Right. So the bigger the sweatshirt, the more string lights it had.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably, could have made a little bit less just because it's kind of like, well, this sweatshirt's too big for me. But like the reindeer and the Christmas tree is like practically in my armpits.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's a good place to start on my whips.
Oh. Did you start one already?
So, because obviously I don't have a version of this sweatshirt because I would have been very teeny.
You were like 4 years old.
Not teeny, but I would have been a child. Teeny in relation to the size I am.
You could put like one. I think I still have that one because for the kids, for you to get on the reindeer collar, there's like cross-stitch jingle bells. I'm pretty sure I sewn on jingle bells for yours and Emily's, not for the baby.
Oh, like actual.
Yeah, and then on top of the tree, I sewed like a star button, a gold one. Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
I have to dig that one up. It's in a bin of the baby clothes that I kept.
storage.
Okay.
Yeah. I had you, my mom, send me pictures of close-ups of one of the
Probably this one.
sweatshirts that you
This
have
one.
because on the white, because you don't have the pattern.
No, but mine is red, so it would have been hard to see the pattern on the red.
So I took the pictures, and I created my own chart just like in Excel. And I've started one. So I went to the charity store and I bought just like a plain colored jumper.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit it's like a little bit smaller than I would have wanted. But it's 80% wool, so I was like, yeah, why not? It's like 10 pounds. I'm not confident because it's like a knit sweater.
Yeah.
It obviously doesn't have as smooth of a texture as like a sweatshirt. But I think it'll work out. So basically, I've got my waist canvas sewn on or basted on, and in my hoop, you can just start to see the outline.
Of the reindeer
in the dark brown. I had finished all of the dark brown last night, and then I was like counting the number of stitches between the bottom of the leg and like its belly area of the brown. And I was like, there should be 3 rows, but there was 4.
No.
Like, what? I don't understand. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? I'm like counting all these things, and it took me a long time to realize what I'd done. So I had to take out because it was all connected. But I managed to take it all out. I'd done its other legs. So I've got to redo this.
So that's what it's supposed to look like that.
Yeah. So the brown bit's on its back 3 legs, not the one on the front. Is what I need to redo. But yeah, so I think it's gonna work. Like my back is, so this is cross stitch. The back is fairly tidy, and I think obviously the back is not. The cross.
Are you gonna have this done before Christmas?
That's
your goal.
Like I only have 2 weeks until I leave, so I don't actually know if I'll be able to finish it. But it would be nice if I could finish it by Christmas. But yeah, from the back, I think it's tidy enough that it kind of shows me that I think it's going to work.
So the waist canvas, you're gonna have to like, I'm sure you have instructions, but soak it, but it doesn't just all disintegrate. There's like all the threads. You have to pull it out with like a pair of tweezers.
Yeah, because it's like is it starch or like a very light glue that kind of
that holds it together,
and then the water dissolves the starch or the glue, and then you have to pick out all of the threads. But no, I think it took me a second to like remember to look at the canvas and remember where the stitch, like I don't know, like just counting it, like counting the holes and where the grid is. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, with the waist canvas, it's not as easy to see I mean, I feel like it's not as easy than like the cross stitch cloth, because in the cross stitch cloth, it's actually like the holes, and that's I don't know. It's and then in between the holes, there's more fabric, and where's that? It's just the grid.
That's what it is. In between the holes, there's more fabric. So with this one, it's sort of like I kind of have to count the lines in between as like where the stitch is. So I'm like kind of thinking of them as like almost like posts, like right, that post is a stitch, that post is a stitch. So, but no, I think I spent more money on the embroidery floss than the jumper. So. and my lights aren't going to be exactly the same color. They'll be. I went to Edinburgh Fabrics, which you can see. My lights are kind of. I think I picked things that are maybe a tiny bit closer to the colored lights that we used to have on our Christmas tree, like a little bit warmer.
Of when you were little, or your Christmas tree?
Yeah.
How do you even remember what kind of lights we had?
I don't really know, because I just remember there being pinks on it. Like it wasn't like
it wasn't a red. It was more pink.
Primary red, red, blue. It was like pink, so I've got like a pinky sort of color. and then like a warm yellowy orange and some blues and a green.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll make
they're
sure
not
I
as
bring mine to Boston, and Daddy can bring his.
yeah.
They're
So that's my non-crochet whip.
yeah, still fiber related.
Yeah. Very crafty. I haven't cross-stitched in a long time, so that was
Probably since you were a
new
kid.
thing. Not new. Just a getting used to it again.
Uh-huh.
I've got quite a few friends that cross-stitch though. One of my pub quiz friends, he cross-stitches.
But you can't like
and
cross stitch in a pub. It's too dark. You can't see that.
No. I feel like he brought his cross-stitch one
Oh,
time.
really?
Like just once
Uh-huh.
to the pub.
And then he's like, never again. It's too dark. You can't see what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was funny because we had like, I was crocheting and his partner was knitting. There's another girl who knits as well, and he was like cross-stitching. It's like, oh, this is like a crafty pub night. And I was saying to Sam, like with cross-stitch, I think, and I was talking to my friend as well about like why it appeals, and as a craft, it's like it's very straightforward and technical. Like, you know, you've got it's just for the most part at its most basic. You're just doing X's. You know, your one stitch.
I find
it's
it
very methodical.
Yes.
I think he enjoys like trying to figure out the best, the best route for the colors to like keep everything tidy. That's like his analytical brain coming into effect.
Though, like when you're doing other people's patterns, because most of the time you don't like change up the colors. You just use, because they tell you specifically what colors to use or whatever, especially some of the really complicated ones. And I feel like you're just following other people's directions, and so that's why I kind of, when I was cross stitching a lot, I started doing like more yarn crafts where even though you're doing somebody else's pattern, you might be using a different kind of yarn and different color, stuff, and adding things or taking things out. It's more creative. For me, I felt like it was...
Yeah, in that way. But I suppose like designing your own cross stitch is a lot easier than designing your own.
Oh, that's true. And there's programs where you can take a photograph
picture,
and then you in the old days you had to like scan it in or somehow, and then it would pixelate, the program would pixelate your picture or your photograph, and then tell you exactly like what DMC color to use, or whatever, exactly, whatever. So that was like, that's pretty easy. He wanted to do it that way. Yeah.
So that's so that's a whip.
You have a Yarny whip?
I've got Yarny whips. I've got my Moorit Make-Along whip.
Ooh, look how big it is.
Which, oh my god, I'm like, actually, I need to probably... Wait, no. I've got until the end of the year to finish
You
this.
do.
So I still could try and finish that for Christmas, the cross-stitch, and bring this with me, and I still have time. But it's basically really, 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 really close to being done.
Look at this.
If you look at it like this,
it looks like it's practically done.
This is the Kishie vest from issue 1, which is the basket weave with the interesting...
So you just have to do like the armholes and the neck holes at this point?
So I've done the ribbing.
Oh, I see now.
Both armholes. It's the same style as the ribbing at the bottom, but it's just shorter. And I just need to do the ribbing at the neck. I've got like 4 rows done at the V where it meets. So that's all I have to do, and
that should go fairly quickly, right?
Yeah, I did all of an armhole at Pub Quiz, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so not much else to do. Fits well. I think I could have even done like it slightly bigger, but no, it looks good. And I'm very, very happy with it. And hopefully I will be finished by the end of the year. I mean, so close to being done. That. And then I started something else. Wow! So this, I've started...
I see pink.
Let me just grab it. It's the Sausage Dogs scarf.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
By Elia Dyson, who her website, it's Devout Hand. I think she's very much like a trendy
Uh-huh.
Gen Z crocheter. But it's just like a long scarf with tapestry crochet, a little sausage dog. That's the chart. It's literally just a little sausage dog, and then the middle part you just
stretch out.
Repeat that to make him really, really long. So I'm making this for my friend who has a sausage dog, and she's obsessed with sausage dogs, and I travel with her, and we'll be in. I was just in Spain with her last month, and whenever she sees a sausage dog while we're traveling, she'll be like, "Oh, Spanish sausage dog." I was with somebody. We were with somebody else, and they were like, "Are those different than regular sausage dogs?" And she's like, "No, he's just from Spain. It's just a sausage dog who lives in Spain." So her sausage dog is called Buddy, and I've just picked up some paint box yarns, but they're 100% super washable in pink and green because she, unlike me, actually likes to wear vibrant colors. So the background will be pink and the dog will be green. And of course, because I'm me, the pattern itself is mostly just the chart. She doesn't really give instructions for how to do the tapestry.
Oh, okay.
She just links to different YouTube instructions for tapestry crochet, which obviously I know how to do already, but because it's unclear whether or not she intends for you to carry both yarns throughout. So what I've done, and I'm not sure if it's the best way, is so I work the pink background and I'm sort of doing it in Tarza, and then I get the green. So I'm holding the pink inside the green and the green inside the pink, only in between bits of green.
Oh, I see.
So you can kind of see, so most of the pink does not have anything carried inside it. Because that would use less yarn. But the only thing is now the middle section is a lot bulkier than the sides
because of the color work.
Because the yarn's being carried inside every row.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna get too much of a bulge because of that.
Would you
Which
consider? I mean,
I could
with. So this is what it looks like. Oh, there we go. I don't know. It's like, I mean, I guess it would be too much of a pain in the butt to like use a larger. I mean, you've already started, but use a larger hook for the parts that don't have the color work.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because that's generally what you're supposed to do when you're doing color work and knitting. Your plain part, no stranded part, is done with a smaller needle, and then the color work is.
Maybe
I don't know if that makes any sense.
Try that, but in the opposite, I guess. Wait. Yeah, bigger needle, bigger hook in the plain.
Yeah, I mean you'll still have that bulk.
Yeah, the bulk, but I don't want it to be like
all wavy.
And then, to jump up. Yeah. The other thing I was thinking was just like compensating every once in a while with doing the pink in like half trebles for a row, just to like give it some height, catch up. Also because I can't count, as evidenced by the cross-stitch. There's like he's too fat. Like I think there's like basically one too many.
And you're not gonna rip it out.
So the gap between his tail and his leg is too big. I don't know. I might rip it out. This is not like originally I was like, oh, a little Christmas gift. No, this is not getting. It'll be a winter gift.
Okay. Wait, who is it for? Is it for Lola?
It's for my friend Lola. Yeah. And me being me as well, I couldn't decide how I wanted to do the tapestry, because it's, his tail is quite skinny, so it's not terribly tight.
It's pretty skinny on the pattern here.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm being stupid or if it's because I'm doing intarsia instead of holding it through. If it's like untidier than usual, but I think that's just the nature of color work like this, especially in turned rows. So it's not very tidy. So at first I was like, oh, maybe I'll do the thing where on the wrong side rows you insert your hook on the other side as if you were left-handed. To try and make the V's all look uniform on the right side. But that results in a wrong side that's really messy.
I see.
But the right side looks very nice. So I started doing that, and I was like, no, because the scarf it flips around. So I'll just do it regular.
So does it,
and it will look
per the pattern?
Okay.
Are you supposed to do that?
Do
the from the other side when you're on the wrong side? Was that?
No, not per the pattern.
Oh, okay.
That's just a technique, which, especially if you've got something which is, if you're working in
back and forth.
If you're flipping it back and forth, because the single crochets look different on the wrong side versus
it works,
the right side.
Yeah, I get it. I have a crochet garment. I get it.
But yeah, so I'm working on that. I think this will. I don't know when I'll finish it, but there's his little butt and his little tail and his back legs, which might get ripped out. But
okie dokie.
Just a fun little project. Those are my whips. What are your whips?
Last night I had 3 whips. The last night was in my knitting group.
Today you have one.
So today I have 1 whip.
Oh, you do actually just have one.
So I'm doing. This is a per sock number. I don't know how many. And this is one of the Arnie and Carlos colorways where it's faux aisle.
Oh yeah.
Because it's the yarn that does the, and it's one of those perfect yarns where you have this yellow. See, I have this yellow bit, and then you start it after the yellow. And then, so the cuff is one color. This cuff is green, and then there's the faux aisle part. And then once you get to the green part again, you start your heel. And then the foot, you make it as long as you need it to go. And then when you bind this off, and then you have to unwind your yarn until you get to the yellow again. And then you start the second sock when you see the green, and it should be perfect.
So the only thing I guess is if the length on the leg will be shorter or longer depending on how wide you make it.
Yeah. But if you're using the same amount of stitches with each sock, the length will be exactly the same. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But the foot, you're gonna have to. I don't know if there's green. I don't know. I haven't gotten to it, so that's all I have right now, and I haven't actually worked on this since around Thanksgiving. So nothing to. It's not that exciting, but that's the only thing I have.
Yeah, cool yarn though.
Yeah, it is really cool yarn. I had the ball band, but I don't know what I did to it. I must have gotten lost in my suitcase. So it's traveled with me to Florida and back, and then we had another trip, and it went with me there, and I didn't even touch it. So that's all the whips we have. You want to do our BuzzFeed quiz?
I gotta find it.
I picked this one, and it is.
Yeah.
What era is ahead of you in 2024? Since next month is the new year. This is not quite.
I keep getting myself confused. Like, I'll be talking. I feel like sometimes in my head, I think it's already 2024.
That's what happens when you get
which
old.
Which has never happened to me before.
It's just like you're like, oh, this year I'm gonna turn 28, and then for the few months before your birthday, you think I'm turning 28, and then you think you're already 28, and then your birthday comes, you're like, okay, I'm 29 now. Like, wait, like that, right? I do that all the time. And then I'm like,
fast forwarding your life.
And I'm like, wait, how old am I? And then I have to think, and then I have to count, and then I'm like, oh wait. But I always know how old you guys are, or my husband is. I just don't know how old I am, and then I have to count backwards from your dad's age. That's how I figure out how old I am.
I can figure out how old I am because I was born in 1990, and that makes it easy.
Yes.
Not as easy as if you were born in 2000. But
No.
So what era is ahead of you?
I didn't really understand this. I got the nice era. Did you get that? No.
Nope, I got something different.
You're definitely not someone to be taken lightly, but get ready to embrace your nice era. Like I was not nice before, I'm not sure. Don't be surprised if you start hearing whispers of, wow, they're so nice after every interaction. It's not about being a doormat. It's about rising up above the drama. That I definitely do. You couldn't care less what people say behind your back or to your face. You'll simply smile politely and walk away from all that negativity. You're always there for those who need you, and you flash a smile while gracefully telling others to piss off. Okay, I mean, maybe I can be a little bit more like that but you know, but this is kind of true. I don't really care what the heck people are saying behind my back. But like to my face, if they hurt my feelings, I might cry. Don't say it to my face. I don't care what you say behind my back. I'm sure you say plenty of things about me behind my back. Or maybe I'm just being, they don't really, give two farts about me. Who knows? But I think I'm already nice.
Well, yeah, you're just going to have to be extra nice.
To be extra nice next year. What did you get?
Well, I got the boss era. It says, I'm not referring to the rise and grind, nor are we out here girl bossing. You're on the verge of stepping into your boss era. With your mere presence, you'll dominate every room you walk into. You possess an ethereal and otherworldly aura, and you're the one in control. Look at you strategically playing chess while all those checker players are left behind in your rear view. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I mean, I do know what that means, but like...
Well, you can be a leader. I mean, you definitely, like, when we're, like, in a family group, you definitely take charge and say, this is what we're going to do, and you organize it, and then look at you with your magazine. You're the boss of your magazine, so.
Yeah. I've definitely become more, I'm very wishy-washy as a person, but in group scenarios, I've become really tired of the, like, it's hard to make decisions as a group, right? Like trying to pick what restaurant to go to, and you end up walking down the street 5 times because everybody's like, part of me is just like, I don't even care what you want. Let's do this one. Like, because I know I'll just suggest something because I don't want to, be walking down the street a million times. And I know if I suggest something, most people are going to be like, yeah, sure. And if somebody has a reason to object, they can say like, oh, maybe not because of that. And then I'll just pick the next one. Like, yeah. There is that.
Okay. Let's see. What did we pick?
I think, pick a color that you want to represent your 2024.
Actually, I don't know why I obviously I didn't read the instructions, but I I picked pastel.
So that's nice.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking like, go ahead.
No,
I was thinking like for this year, I would have picked red for the year because it was like a really great year, and red is a Chinese color. But then, but then I ended up picking pastel because. Because of what?
Because other things happened.
Yeah, the things have happened since. So, so I picked pastel.
I picked orange because I read the instructions. I mean, not red. Sorry, orange. Yeah, orange.
Is that orange? I guess that's orange.
Which orange to me I feel like red potentially is like might have been, I don't know, boss era. But I did pick orange because it was like a strong color. I was like, it's both happy and strong. Like for me, like red is a strong, like aggressive color, and yellow's like that really happy sunshine yellow, and orange is like in the middle. So it's both like bold but also happy, cheerful.
I think there was only one food question, right? What food item looks best to you? I can't read either. What'd you pick?
In the strangest turn of events, I picked the fruit.
I did too.
Wow. What's wrong with us?
Well, maybe it's because for the last couple of weeks we've been eating a lot of just junk, not, like easy foods and quick foods. And so I pick, I need some fiber. So I pick the fruit platter.
I think for a similar reason, not necessarily junk, but just like eating a lot
of like heavy foods. We've been eating a lot of heavy foods. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You were in Barcelona. Forgot about that. Well, obviously the pet I picked was a cat. Did you pick cat or dog?
I picked cat because I feel like I like to just be at home and chill. And
not have to worry about walking the dog.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was what pet represents you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be walked either.
I didn't know what to pick for Choose a Song from 2023.
I picked Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. But I only know half of those songs.
I don't know any of the songs. I might recognize them if they were playing, but I don't recognize any of them. But I just picked How to Cry by Sam Smith. And then second to last one, 2023 movie.
I have not seen any of those, so I picked Barbie.
I picked Barbie because it's the only one I've seen this year.
Yeah. Well, the other ones, if in case anybody's wondering, is the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Cocaine Bear, Barbie, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Scream 6, and Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. Oh, what happened to my question?
And then the last question was to pick an app, and my little cursor hovered over Instagram, and then I changed to YouTube.
I did the other way around. Mine hovered at YouTube, but then I picked Instagram. So that's why we actually had different results this time around.
We picked different colors and different apps.
We did. Almost everything we picked was the only thing that was the same with Barbie, I think. Food. Barbie and food. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so there's
two. Okay.
Right.
Super short. Well, not super short, but it was a fairly short quiz. And
right. I have no of those, and I know you've got at least two.
Which one should I start with? I'll start with the one that everybody have seen me work on, because all the other stuff is new. I finished my Zanni. I haven't woven in the ends yet, but I finished my Zanni. I decided to forgo the sleeves. I had one sleeve done, didn't really like it on me, and I felt like it looks fine as a sleeveless shirt. And because of the shape, it's almost like it has cap sleeves,
like a drop sleeve.
Yeah. So I'm happy with it. I love this. So this is in Moorit issue number 4 by Mary Beth Cryan, and this I'm using a yarn that has cotton and linen, pretty sure. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. Hopefully I can wear it in April when I'm in Edinburgh. That's in our updates too. So that's that. And my second Moorit MAL project. It's the Whisky
And
Society.
this is why it's a MAL.
Yeah, it's the Whisky
make-along.
Society by Jeanette Sloan, and it's in Moorit number 5, and it's the only knitting project in
Yes.
in all of the magazines. So that's
Ooh.
uh
Oh, so I think Jeanette calls that the pattern that she made up, the decanter stitch. It's very subtle in the lighter color.
yeah. I didn't
It
have
almost looks like snowflakes.
I had a difficult time finding an appropriate yarn because the yarn says DK weight. That's in the magazine. And I think all of my DK weights that I had were too thick. So I couldn't even get gauge. I tried 2 different kinds of yarns that I had at home and none of it. So this is more of a sport weight. But then we've always said, you know, DK and sport seems to be very arbitrary. It depends on who's assigning the weight. Yeah. And so this one I used in hang on. It's a classically yarn fresco, and I used this in.
It looks like it's got quite a halo.
It does. It has alpaca in it. It has wool, alpaca, and angora, and I used this in a hat. The hat with the hearts. It has a French name. Can't remember, and a bunch of other things I used this in, just like little accessories here and there. How come it doesn't say? Here we go. The rainbow chulo hat, I used it in that. I've also used it in the Hertzblatt's beanie and the pluck cowl. So I had a lot of this yarn.
So, like, literally the same yarn?
The same yarn. Oh. But I have, like, this is a light purple, there's a medium purple, and a dark purple. And I use those combinations in different things. And then this is, like, a tealy blue that I'm using for this Latvian braid. And it's not a rib down here. It's just a stripe. So Jeanette has you're supposed to change to a smaller needle size for the unpatterned part. I didn't do that because I don't know, my gauge is I'm such a loose knitter to begin with. So I think so I didn't need to do that.
Didn't need to.
Yeah. So I didn't change my needles at all for any of it. So I have 2 Moorit projects. Okay, so I started a project for the airplane because I didn't want to worry about like the patterning and stuff like that and having to have my iPad out on the airplane and all that fun stuff. Yeah. So I started the Apiarist Cowl by, who's it by? Sorry. Claire Borchardt. And this is just yarn that I had at home that has alpaca and angora in it. So it's it's a free pattern. And it's got like little hexagons. So like little what is it? The beehives. So I guess that's why it's called Apiarist. Yeah. I made it a little different by making the back longer.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But it's so scrunchy that the kind of it's a little pointless.
Pointless?
Yeah. Because it doesn't really do anything. Because it's so scrunchy. But unfortunately, you can't really see the pattern when I'm wearing it because this is so scrunchy. I want
It looks very
It
cozy.
is very cozy. I mean, the alpaca, the angora, it's got a really nice halo, and it was very mindless. The pattern was very easy to memorize as you're going along. I think one of the except like this hexagon is a little longer than the other rows because I think I did one row extra because I wasn't counting. Because I can't count either. I can't count to 8. So that's my second um, FO. And my third FO is I lost my Bonnie Isle hat by Linda Shearer. I lost it when I was in Edinburgh. So I made another one with the same yarns, but different colors. So this one I made is mostly blues.
What color was the other one?
Pink.
Was it more purple?
It had a lot of pink and purple.
Is this one of the Shetland hats?
It's one of the Shetland woolwig hats.
Yeah. It's got what? Anchors?
Got anchors and waves and more waves, I think.
Maybe a bridge?
Chains. Like chain links. And then up here.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It looks kind of like trees or bushes or something. I'm not sure.
Nice.
So this was
I think after seeing all those like fluffy yarns, that looks like really crisp.
Yeah. And and I've actually blocked this one, so it looks extra good.
Yeah.
So there were 5 colors. So yeah, this is just leftovers that I had. So more sock yarn because I have a lot of sock yarn.
Whipped it up.
Pretty much. Well, it's like, I haven't done any color work in a while, and so my hands were itching to do some more color work.
You've been all about them cables.
Yeah, so I started it November 12th, like pretty much just right after we recorded last time, and then I finished it on the 18th. I finished it in 6 days.
Oh my gosh, you are speedy.
I mean, it's just a hat. It's not like it's it's not a sweater. Work, Yeah, I feel like color work. I do color work pretty fast because I can't wait to get to the next band or the next color or the next section, and I just keep knit. I did like knit part of it like I was knitting until like midnight, and then the next morning I found a bunch of mistakes, so I had to tear it back. But it was just like one section, so it wasn't that big a deal.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna beat you with when I compile the lists of all the projects.
I mean, obviously, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh wait, I think I have another one, but I forgot to bring it down.
Also, you said that was your third.
That was my third. I think I have a fourth one.
Right? Two Moorit MALs plus cowl plus the hat. That's 4.
2. Oh yeah. So maybe I have 5. Pretty sure I deleted it by mistake. Oh no, we talked about it. My July hat. I did that. It was like the turquoise colored with the pattern. Now that I'm looking at it, like, oh no, we talked about it already. So.
Was it with the textured triangle?
Yes, that was last.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked that one.
Because that was also a last minute one that I did in 5 days. Or 4 days.
Yeah, that one to me seems more achievable because it was more,
it was worsted weight too.
It seems less complicated.
Yeah, it's worsted weight. Yeah. I did it in 4 days, and I literally finished it right before we recorded because I finished it on the 4th. So that's probably why I kept thinking, wait, I have another one.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's all the yarny goodness I have for this episode.
Nice. Well, I've got some yarny bits and bobs. So, as announced last episode, I'm working with a group of people to bring a yarn show back to Edinburgh, the Woolly Good Gathering. And as of today, the recording, the 7th of December, the Kickstarter is now live. And it's going to be live until the end of January, so there's plenty of time for people to get in their pledges. And it's been going pretty well so far.
Yeah, you have 74 backers, and it's only been live for a few hours.
Since 9 this morning. So what? 6 hours? Or yeah.
I haven't even.
So we're almost at halfway to our base goal. We've got some stretch goals as well. But yeah, it's not really too much else to say. There's lots of stuff on the Kickstarter.
There's no video like you did for your Moorit.
There's no video. We actually do have a video that will be put up later.
Okay.
But it's just got some clips of the venue and stuff, and of the group of us working hard. I think Kergay took a video of us like on our computers and chatting and knitting and crocheting and stuff. So yeah, if you can, and yeah, if you can, share about the project. Even if you can't, back it, helping us to spread the word helps as well.
Yep. Please. Thank you.
So yeah. But no, I'm really excited. I went to a Christmas market at our venue at Summer Hall just to sort of get an idea of what it would look like in a sort of market environment. Obviously ours would be slightly different. But it's such a nice venue, and it is a little bit of, I feel like it has slightly more the vibes of sort of Farnham Maltings for Unravel, because
you got the multiple rooms.
It's not in, it's in multiple rooms, and it's a sort of arts space anyway. It's an arts venue, and so there's lots of like other things to look at as well. Like even for the Christmas market, they had the Christmas market spread out across 4 different places, 3 or 4 different places, and like as you're walking from one room to another, I like passed by another room that was being used as an exhibition space, and there were some people like looking at the displays in there as well. So it's just a nice wee spot. And even in winter, because it is winter now, there were people outside like enjoying the food, the pizza food truck, and just having a drink outside in their winter coats, like hot drinks. But this will be at the in April, so it won't be as cold. Not like summer weather, but it'll be not winter.
So exciting! I still have to buy my tickets for that. My airplane tickets. I haven't done that yet, but I'm super excited to be a volunteer for this event.
So yeah, that's my Yarny Bobs. I know you've got some shop talk.
Yes, I have some shop talk. My shop is still open. I'm running right now. I'm running a coupon code, baby10, BABY10, because we had our baby graduated and I have a new grandbaby, so I just figured baby 10. And that, what did I say? I did say it runs until the 17th. I forgot to mention it last episode. So I have a few newish bags here, Christmas or winter themed, and some of the newer ones that I have. So my shop is called Pearl and Plum. So you can find me on Etsy, pearlandplum.etsy.com, and these are all zipperless project bags. So no yarn will get caught in any of this. And I guess I've got a lot of pink going on right here.
I was gonna say the ones in your left hand are they both dog themed, but also wintry.
Yeah, but different
dogs and
scarves.
And sweaters.
And this one is I'm not sure what they are, but it's got like Santa heads and as if they were planets or something. Ornaments. I don't know, but I thought it was really cute. And
I think they're planets. It's like Christmas in space. Space Christmas.
Yeah.
Space themed. Christmas themed outer space.
So then I have some, larger bags, my lily bags, which have the leather handles and the yarn keeper pockets, and some old favorites with sheep on them or skeins of yarn, pictured on. So they're all back. Oh, that way. Which way? Yeah, back this way. They're all in there somewhere. I haven't been super, super active in my shop because of all of the things that's been going on in our family. So, but it's still open, and if you feel like you want to support us and support this podcast too, because Pearl and Plum sponsors our podcast. Come in and have a browse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, because if anything, this podcast does not make us money. It costs us.
It does cost us money
to make.
We don't make any money on this podcast, other than word of mouth when it comes to my bags. So, but I haven't.
And the magazine.
Yeah, the magazine. So that's all I have for my shop talk, and I guess that's it. I don't have any Yarny bits and bob. That's it.
Yeah. Well, we say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and goodbye.
Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and all the holidays, and hopefully everybody will have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You say maybe the Merry Christmas thing is the living in the UK-ness coming up for me. Because like Happy Holidays is very American. Nobody would say that here.
Really? Nobody says Happy Holidays at
Yeah.
all?
No, I don't think so. Not really, no.
Oh, we'll be together.
Anyway.
We'll be together. Maybe we can post like a mini vlog while we're together.
Mini vlog.
Yeah.
Christmas vlog, yeah.
Yeah.
And Emily can be there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring my tripod.
Right. Alrighty. Okay, right. So, spiel. You can find the show notes for this episode and every episode on our website, which is kcacypodcast.wordpress.com. You can follow us on Instagram at kcacypodcast. My personal Instagram is Alyson here, and my mom's is upstate_Biv. You can join our Ravelry group if you would like. Just search for Keep Calm and Carry Yarn in the Groups tab. The Moorit MAL is running until the end of the year, and I've maybe got some prizes lined up, so make sure to post on Instagram or on Ravelry and tag it #MooritMal23. You can like and subscribe and favorite and comment and review and all the things on YouTube or wherever else you listen to podcasts. So thank you for listening.
And remember to keep calm and carry yarn. Bye.
Bye.